Hello, homeschool mamas. I would love to give you some ideas for the letter of the day. Our letter today was K, and K is for kite. So we did some pretty fun activities. We call this Kite Day. We decorated letter K with diamonds. These were just diamonds that we colored with crayons. We added some squiggly lines for the strings, and that was how we decorated K today. We wrote letter K. All you have to do is make a 1 and then slide to the middle and slide out like a big duck's mouth. And the same for little K, just a 1. And then downstairs, you're going to slide to the middle and slide out like a little tiny duck's mouth. And if you don't know what I'm talking about by downstairs, I'm just referring to this handwriting house paper that you can get at my website. So here's the big K, number 1. Slide to the middle and slide out. And the little K, go downstairs and slide to the middle and slide out. We talked about the sound that letter K makes, ka, ka, ka. And today we got a special visitor, and his name is Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog stopped by to help us with our K sound. K says, ka, 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 as in kick. And Kermit has a really high kick. Do you want to kick like Kermit too? K says ka, 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 as in kick, kick, kick. Kermit, you're so funny. Letter K says, can you help me? Ka, 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 as in kick, kick, kick. Well, thank you, Kermit, for helping us to practice our letter K sound. You can do some high kicks today and practice that sound even more. Now, we for math today, that was our letter sound. And then for math today, we did something fun with word problems. And I had this kind of math mat. You can get this in all the worksheets, the lesson plan at my website. The details of that are below. So let me show you just really quickly how to do some simple word problems. There were 3 kites in the sky. 1, 2, 3. 2 kites came down. 1, 2. How many kites are still in the sky? 1. So 3 take away 2 equals 1 kite still in the sky. So you can see that with simple word problems, a strategy for figuring out the answer is to draw a picture. Now you're going to have to slip this into a sheet protector and use a wipe-off marker, or you're going to have to make multiple copies of this. So that's a fun way to do some math and to learn about simple word problems. For music and movement today, we did a fun kite poem. I'll put the link below. It was just something very short, and it says hi to the sun, to the clouds, to the airplane, to the birds. So your child can say hi, 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 and it says whoosh went the wind and down came the kites. So I'll put the link below so you can do that. For art today, we made a kite, and we just cut out a diamond shape. And then we added paper squares and a black strip this way and that way. You could even punch a hole and add a string if you'd like. Let me show you very quickly how to cut out a diamond really simply. So just take a piece of paper, fold it in half, fold it in half again, and then you're just going to cut from corner to corner this way. And then what you're left with is, when you open it up, a diamond. And so you can use that for your kite and then just add all the colorful paper squares. You can also use tissue paper and that in contact paper and tissue paper, and it makes it kind of like a sun catcher that you can hang from the window. I'm sure you've probably seen that before. All right, for science today, we did something really fun, and I'll demonstrate that now for you. We talked about wind power, and I took just a square piece of paper, and I just took one corner. See, it kind of, sorry, you cut the corners, cut, not the middle, just cut the corners down to almost the middle, see? And then we said this kind of makes a triangle. So we just took one corner, the first corner of each of those triangles, and we brought those to the middle. See, it makes like a pinwheel or a little windmill, I called it. And then I put a little push pin in the middle, and then I just poked that push pin into the eraser on a pencil. And then there you have it, it turned. And we talked about how you can't see the wind, but you can see what the wind can do. You can feel the wind. Well, wind is just air that's moving, just like moving air. That's what wind is. It's invisible, but wind has power. So this is kind of like a windmill, and I want to show you some really giant windmills. So these are called turbines, and when the wind blows on these, it creates kinetic energy. Now down at the bottom, there's a generator. So that kinetic energy is taken to the generator and turned into electricity. So these giant turbines can actually be used to produce power for lights and for all kinds of electricity. The things that you run, your air conditioner and your refrigerator and your stove, all of those things take electricity. And that can be produced with the wind. The wind can be powerful. All right, so the story for today, for story time, was Kite Day. It's a fun story by Will Hillenbrand, and I'll read that to you now. Kite Day. Bear looked at the sky. Could it be? He wondered. He tilted his head up. Whiff, whiff, whiff. He smiled and then shouted, Kite Day! Bear rushed home. Huff, puff, huff. Come on, Bear waved to Mole. Kite Day is here. Bear collected. Mole studied. Bear snatched. Bear measured and cut. Mole drew. They both constructed. What are they making? A kite. Finally, they raced outside into the meadow. The kite flew. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It soared up, up, up. Then dark, heavy clouds rolled in. Rumble, rumble, rumble. The breeze grew into a gust. Then snap, the kite string broke. Away, 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 spun the kite. Oh no, screamed Mole and Bear. Down, 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 plunged the kite. Save that kite, shouted Mole. The two ran. Hurry, 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 urged Bear. Mole stopped. He tilted his head up. Splat, splat, splat. Rain pelted the broken kite. Look, cried Bear. Oh, sighed Mole. Chirrup, 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 squeaked the chicks. Thank you, sang the mother bird. So the kite was really useful, like an umbrella over those baby birds. Well, I hope you had a fun day today with KS for Kite, and I'll see you next time for some more ideas for your letter of the day. Goodbye.